The Gut Revolution. 8 scientifically proven secrets to end constipation once and for all. Did you know that more than 60% of people over the age of 50 suffer from chronic constipation? Are you making the same mistakes that keep millions of people trapped in this painful cycle? How many years of your life have you wasted suffering in silence with this problem that has a solution? Today, you'll discover the 8 revolutionary secrets based on the research of renowned Dr. Michael Greger. These scientific methods have already transformed the lives of thousands of people around the world. Get ready for a journey that will completely change your relationship with gut health. What you will learn today is not just theory. These are practical and proven strategies that work even in the most difficult cases. Let's get started. Step 1. The secret of hydration that doctors don't tell you. Water is much more powerful than you might think to fight constipation. Dr. Michael Greger reveals that dehydration is the underlying cause of 90% of cases. When your body doesn't get enough water, the large intestine absorbs all the moisture from the stool. This turns your bowel movements into hard, dry masses. The ideal amount is not just 8 glasses a day, as everyone says. You need to calculate 35 milliliters for every pound of your body weight. A 70-kilogram person needs 2 liters and 450 milliliters. This simple formula can solve your problem in just 48 hours. But there's an even more powerful secret about the timing of hydration. Drink 500 milliliters of warm water as soon as you wake up. This ritual activates the gastrocolic reflex and prepares your gut to function. Filtered water is always superior to bottled water. It contains fewer harmful chemicals and costs much less. Avoid caffeinated beverages for the first 3 hours of the day. Coffee and black teas have a diuretic effect and can worsen dehydration. If you can't live without caffeine, drink 2 glasses of water for every cup of coffee. Water-rich fruits like watermelon and oranges also help with hydration. Vegetables like cucumber and lettuce contribute significantly to your daily fluid quota. Establish fixed times for drinking water throughout the day. 1 glass when you wake up, 1 before each meal, and 1 before bed. But what happens when you apply the next secret along with hydration? 2. Step 2. How stress is sabotaging your gut without you knowing it. Chronic stress is the silent killer of your gut health. When you're anxious or worried, your sympathetic nervous system dominates the body. This diverts all energy from digestion to the muscles and brain. The result is a lazy gut that simply stops working properly. Cortisol, a stress hormone, directly reduces the peristaltic movements of the intestine. Research shows that stressed people are 50% more likely to develop constipation. Untreated stress can turn a healthy gut into a completely dysfunctional system. Diaphragmatic breathing is your first weapon against intestinal stress. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 10 times whenever you feel tension. Meditation for just 5 minutes a day significantly reduces cortisol. Studies have shown that people who meditate regularly have healthier bowels. Yoga is especially effective because it combines breathing, movement, and relaxation. Positions such as cat and cow massage the digestive organs internally. The position of the knee on the chest directly stimulates bowel movement. Avoid arguments and conflicts during meals. The environment where you eat directly influences your digestion. Calm music and a peaceful environment improve bowel function. Turn off the television and cell phone during meals. Chew slowly and focus on the flavors and textures of the food. Inadequate sleep also increases stress and worsens constipation. Get at least 7 hours of sleep a night to keep your hormones balanced. But there's something even more surprising about foods that you think are healthy. Step 3. The healthy foods that are causing your constipation. Many foods considered healthy are actually villains disguised as constipation. White rice, even though it is a staple in the Brazilian diet, completely dries out the intestine. It underwent processing that removed all important fiber and nutrients. Industrialized whole grain breads generally contain less fiber than homemade white bread. Companies use refined flour and add dye to make it look whole. Always read labels and look for products with at least 3 grams of fiber per slice. These fake healthy foods may be sabotaging all your efforts. Dairy products are extremely constipating to most adult people. Milk, cheese, and yogurt form a sticky mass in the intestine. Casein, milk protein, literally sticks stool to the intestinal wall. If you can't live without dairy, choose fermented versions like kefir. Unripe bananas contain resistant starch that can cause temporary constipation. Prefer ripe bananas that have natural sugars and soluble fiber. Processed red meats like sausage and ham are constipation bombs. They contain chemical preservatives that paralyze bowel movements. Replace with fresh, organic meats whenever possible. Sweets and refined sugar feed bad bacteria that inflame the gut. Milk chocolate is one of the worst foods for those with constipation. Prefer dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa. Soft drinks and industrialized juices are dehydrating and inflammatory. The combination of sugar, dyes, and preservatives is toxic to your gut. Replace it with lemon water or natural unsweetened teas. But what kind of fiber actually works to end constipation? 4. Step 4. The miracle fiber that solves everything in just 7 days. Not all fiber is the same, and many people consume the wrong kind. There are 2 main categories: soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Soluble fibers form gel in the intestine and soften the stool. Insoluble fibers increase volume and accelerate intestinal transit. You need both types in proper proportion for optimal results. The daily goal is to consume between 35 to 40 grams of total fiber. This perfect combination can completely transform your gut in a week. Oats are the queen of soluble fiber with 9 grams per cup. It forms a soft gel that lubricates the entire intestinal tract. Eat oatmeal for breakfast with fiber-rich berries. Beans and lentils are fiber bombs with up to 15 grams per serving. They also provide plant proteins that feed beneficial bacteria. Make a lentil soup twice a week. Unpeeled apples contain pectin, soluble fiber that perfectly regulates the intestine. Eat 2 apples a day in the intervals between main meals. Chia seeds have 10 grams of fiber per tablespoon. Soak them in water for 20 minutes until they form a gel. Add this gel to smoothies, yogurts, or soups. Psyllium is the most powerful fiber that exists in nature. 1 teaspoon provides 5 grams of pure fiber. Mix with 200 milliliters of water and drink immediately. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower have potent insoluble fiber. They also contain compounds that detoxify the liver. Eat at least 1 serving of crucifers a day. Red fruits are rich in fiber and anti-inflammatory antioxidants. Strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are especially effective. But increasing fiber without the next step can cause gas and discomfort. 5. Step 5. The morning ritual that will change your life forever. Your gut works best when it follows regular, predictable schedules. The gastrocolic reflex is strongest in the first 2 hours after waking up. This is the perfect time to establish a ritual that works like magic. Waking up at the same time every day, including weekends, regulates your body clock. Your gut learns to run at specific times like a timer. This simple ritual has an 80% success rate in just 2 weeks. As soon as you wake up, drink 500 milliliters of warm lemon water. Lemon stimulates the production of bile and activates the digestive system. Warm water relaxes the intestinal muscles and facilitates peristaltic movements. Wait 15 minutes and have your high-fiber breakfast. Oatmeal with berries and chia seeds is a match made in heaven. Add a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to lubricate the intestine. After breakfast, take 20 minutes to sit on the toilet. Even if you don't feel like it, this time teaches your body to have a regular bowel movement. Use a small stool to raise your knees above your hips. This position mimics the squatting position that is natural for evacuation. Breathe deeply and completely relax all abdominal muscles. Never force or exert excessive force, as this can cause hemorrhoids. If you don't have a bowel movement within the first 10 minutes, get up and try again tomorrow. Consistency is more important than immediate results. Keep an intestinal diary noting times and consistency of bowel movements. This helps to identify patterns and adjust the ritual as needed. After 2 weeks, your body will automatically feel like it at this time. But there is one type of movement that works better than any traditional exercise. 6. Step 6. 5 minutes of movement are worth more than hours in the gym. Specific exercises for constipation are much more effective than traditional activities. You don't have to sweat at the gym to have a perfectly functioning gut. Movements that internally massage the digestive organs are more powerful. Brisk walking for just 10 minutes after each meal speeds up digestion. This simple habit can cut intestinal transit time in half. These specific exercises work better than laxatives with no side effects. The bicycle exercise lying down directly massages the large intestine. Lie on your back and simulate pedaling in the air for 2 minutes. Make slow, controlled movements for maximum benefit. Deep squats stimulate all pelvic floor muscles. Do 3 sets of 15 repetitions daily. Keep your feet shoulder width apart for better stability. The twisting of the spine massages the internal organs. Sit on the floor with your legs straight. Cross one leg over the other and rotate your torso to the opposite side. Hold the position for 30 seconds on each side. Knee push-ups to the chest compress and decompress the abdomen. Lie on your back and hug your knees against your chest. Gently rock back and forth for 1 minute. The cat and cow pose of yoga is especially effective. Stand on all fours, alternating between arching and flexing your spine. Do 10 slow, controlled repetitions. Walking barefoot on grass activates reflex points on the feet. These points connect directly with the digestive system. But the ancestral secret of the Orientals is even more powerful. Step 7. The secret bacteria that the Japanese have been using for centuries. The gut microbiome controls 80% of your digestive function. Japanese people have the lowest constipation rates in the world due to their fermented diet. They have been consuming probiotic foods at every meal for over 1,000 years. Probiotics are live bacteria that restore the balance of the gut flora. Prebiotics are special fibers that feed these beneficial bacteria. The combination of the two creates a thriving and perfectly functioning gut. This ancient wisdom can solve chronic constipation in 30 days. Water kefir is more powerful than any industrialized yogurt. It contains more than 50 different strains of beneficial bacteria. Drink 200 milliliters of kefir on an empty stomach every morning. Homemade sauerkraut provides lactobacilli bacteria that fight intestinal inflammation. Eat 2 tablespoons of sauerkraut before lunch. Make sure it is not pasteurized, as this kills the live bacteria. Kombucha is a fermented tea rich in probiotics and digestive enzymes. Drink 100 milliliters a day away from the main meals. Avoid commercial versions with a lot of added sugar. Miso is a fermented soybean paste that balances stomach acidity. Add a teaspoon to soups or sauces daily. White miso has a milder flavor for beginners. Prebiotic foods feed the probiotic bacteria you're introducing. Garlic, onions, and asparagus are potent prebiotics available in any market. Cooked green bananas contain resistant starch that turns into prebiotic in the gut. Chicory root is nature's most concentrated prebiotic. Find it in health food stores and add in vitamins. But there is an even more powerful manual technique that few know about. 8. Step 8. The ancient technique that works better than medicine. Abdominal massage has been practiced for thousands of years in Eastern cultures. This technique directly stimulates the peristaltic movements of the large intestine. You can make it at home without special equipment or products. Studies show that abdominal massage is more effective than pharmaceutical laxatives. It does not cause addiction or unwanted side effects. This ancient technique has a success rate of 90% in chronic cases. Lie comfortably on your back with your knees bent. Place your hands overlapping on the lower right side of your abdomen. Make gentle circular motions following the path of the large intestine. Start on the right side, work your way up to your ribs, cross to the left, and work your way down. This is exactly the path that food takes in the large intestine. Make slow, steady movements for 5 minutes. Press gently to feel the internal organs without causing pain. If you find tight or hardened spots, massage more carefully. Breathe deeply throughout the massage to enhance the effects. The best time is in the morning before getting out of bed. Also do it before bed to relax and prepare your bowels. Use coconut oil or olive oil to facilitate hand movements. These oils also have beneficial anti-inflammatory properties. Add a few drops of peppermint essential oil for a cooling effect. After the massage, drink a glass of warm water to hydrate internally. Combine this technique with deep diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale, expanding your belly, and exhale, gently contracting your abdomen. This breath internally massages all the digestive organs. Practice for at least 2 weeks to see lasting results. Now you have the complete knowledge to transform your gut health definitively. These 8 scientifically proven steps have already changed thousands of lives around the world. Remember that real change takes time and consistency to manifest. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every little improvement along the way. Your gut is intelligent and will respond positively when treated with care and knowledge. Always consult a healthcare professional before making drastic changes to your routine. Each body is unique and may need custom adjustments. Start by implementing one step at a time so you don't overload your system. Constipation no longer needs to control or limit your quality of life. You now have all the tools you need to conquer your gut freedom. Apply this knowledge with determination and transform your health forever. Your journey to a healthy, perfectly functioning gut starts today. Believe in the power of your body to heal itself when it receives proper care.